Y'all, I've had this dash camera in my truck for about 9 months, and it's only actually worked for a total of probably about 9 minutes. Welcome back to the channel, me and Car Keys. So on one of the F-150 forums, the question was asked, what is the best dash camera on the market? And there was one brand that showed up over and over and over and over again. So today we have our box. That brand is Nextbase. So today we are installing the Nextbase PIQO. This is their entry-level dash cam. It is a forward-facing camera, and it shoots in 2K 1440p. So there are a ton of features that we're going to get into on this dash cam. First thing we need to do is get rid of this trash. Now, quick story. I kept this dash cam up here on purpose. Now, when I say it only worked for 9 minutes, I'm not kidding. It literally worked for 9 minutes. I was actually installing, shooting a video and everything, and it literally just stopped working. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. So I left it up there on purpose as a decoy, so that if anybody had any ill will towards my truck, and they look at it and they see a dash cam, they probably won't try anything. So that's why I kept it up there. But today, it's coming down. So let's see what we got in the box. Now, as I'm reading the back of the box, it says it has smart parking, automatically records when your vehicle is hit and alerts you upon return. That's awesome. Easy sharing, use the Nextbase app to share video evidence or unforgettable moments. That's cool as well. So I can use this while I'm driving if I want to capture scenery or something like that. That'd be awesome. You know, as a content creator, that's great. Guardian mode light. Protect your car, be aware if speed or geofence limits are exceeded. It shoots in 1K or 1080p or 2K 1440p resolution. It also has emergency SOS, automatic alerts to emergency services when you need it most, and witness mode light. Secure key evidence and notify loved ones with gesture voice. Okay, cool. I'm reading like I can't read. We have our cord there, some wipes to wipe down the window, our actual dash cam, which is in here. Whoa, there it is. So what I like about this so far is that it's small. It's like, look at my hand. Like, it's smaller than my hand, which is great. So it's gonna be very inconspicuous. The good thing about it being small is that it won't obstruct your view while you're driving, which is very safe, of course. You also have some paperwork. You also have a sticker to put in your window to show that you're protected by Nextbase. That's also cool. Now, the install should be fairly simple. I just recently installed a dash camera, so it's pretty much the same thing. You have the clip to put on your windshield. This is with 3M tape to stick onto your windshield. You have your wiring, which is super long. And then you have a trim tool to tuck your wires in up here above the windshield and around the A-pillar. And you also have your power source, which is a 12 volt. So we'll plug it right there, 12 volt, which would be perfect because I don't use this for anything else. So that would be perfect. All right. So opening the bag. Oh, wait a minute. They give you an extra. Okay, awesome. They give you an extra clip for your camera in case you lose the other one. Awesome. So basically, this is going to install kind of like so. And this is adjustable. You can adjust it up or down however you want and stick it to your windshield like so. Now, a lot of people have been putting it behind their rearview mirror so that it won't obstruct your view, and it'll be hidden back there from you as well. So I could probably put it about there. I need to put it below the brow up here so that it will actually stick to the window. So I'll probably put it about right there, or maybe we'll put it on this side so that I won't never see it. And the wire run up down the A-pillar and run to our power source down here at 12 volt. I guess it helps to read. It actually says on this one, you probably can't see it, but it says replacement part right there. So if anything happens to this clip here, you have a replacement one right here. Awesome. The other thing I want to point out about Nextbase that I also are already am really like impressed about is this clip. Now you're gonna plug your power source. You're gonna plug your cord right there on the side. It's a USB-C right there. And if you look on the clip, it has a spot to clip in your wire. So your wire isn't just hanging all over the place. It already has a clip for it. Very clever, very smart. I'm happy they did that. And so you can kind of get an idea how we're going to run the wiring. This is the wiring from our old dash cam, which is coming out, of course. It was coming from the power source here, and I had it running through the glove box, and then up the dash, and then up the A-pillar, and then along the windshield, and then down to the dash cam. So we're gonna run this one the exact same way. It's probably the easiest way to do it so that the wire is not hanging out. Now you're gonna see a little bit of wire here coming from the 12 volt going this way, but it'll be really minimum, so you won't really see it. Now for your glove box, this is a very helpful tip. For your glove box, you just gotta open it there. There are tabs on the side here, on both sides, that you can push in. If you look there, tab right there, you can push that tab in like that. And there's one on this side as well. Push the tab in, there it is right there. Push the tab in, and you can release your glove box all the way down. Now, of course, all your stuff's gonna fall out. And then it'll give you better access to run your wire. All right, now to get access to this A pillar, there's a tab here that normally just pops out. There we go. And it really reveals a screw right there. And there's another one at the bottom down there. These are 10 mil bolts. Just got one there, and the whole thing pops off. Now, I will caution you, there's an airbag right behind here. So before you do this, disconnect the battery so the airbag doesn't boom, explode in your face. That would be bad, okay? So do that first. Boom, there you have it. Now be careful, like I said, there's your airbag, and this is the wire from my old dash cam, and you also have a speaker wire here, so be careful with that. You don't want to pull it too hard. So you can kind of just set this up here like so. My advice would be the way I did it, so kind of you can see a little better. This vent comes off as well. Very simple. This is the tool that they included for you to tuck your wires. It'll just take it up in here. Oh. Right, it's just held on my clips. So be careful, but look at that easy. That comes off. And that is your AC vent where all your AC comes from. And if you can see behind here, there's the wire right there. So I did this on purpose so I could see better because I was having a hard time seeing. I should take your wire for your dash cam, and my advice is to, well, use this side. This side goes to your power source, and the other side with the angled end goes to your actual dash cam. So you're gonna run this side down through here. There's a little felt right here. You're gonna run it by that along the vent and down out the bottom through your glove box. This is a lot easier than it was the first time. I ran the wire through here. See right there? So it goes above the vent, and then I pulled it all the way, well, pulled it out some, and then ran it back down through the bottom, and it literally just came right out the bottom right there. So it was a lot easier than it was before, and then you can just pull as much as you need. Boom. So I really just need enough for it to reach over here to the dash cam, and that's actually perfect there. So once we run the rest of our wire to our dash cam up here on the windshield, whatever access we have, we can tie it up behind the dash and put a zip tie on it so it won't move, and it'll be out of the way, a bit cleaner install. So pretty easy. Another very important safety tip: when you're running this wire along this A pillar, make sure it's not in front of the airbag. Make sure you run it along the back here. We see where this wire loom is. Run it along with the wire loom, even zip tie it to the wire loom so that it won't move, and then go up that way. Because if the wire's in front of the airbag, and you know, I pray nothing happens, but if you do get into some sort of accident and there's a wire blocking the airbag, it's probably not a good idea. So keep that in mind. All right, so this wire is long enough that you have plenty of access wire, all right? So you can put the dash cam literally anywhere you want to. I'm going to install mine right here, almost right where right here, almost right where the old dash cam was, maybe there. And that way I can run the wire up and actually tie it to that wire for the rear view mirror, and it'll be out of the way. So that's a perfect spot. All right, Nextbase also included wipes, wet wipe, dry wipe. What is that? I promise you, every time I do a video, something weird happens around here. Somebody cuts grass, somebody comes out here talking loud, or whatever that is over there happens. What's going on right here? The only thing left to do is tuck our wires. And this is what I was talking about, that clip that holds the wire right there, so the wire isn't hanging all over the place. Perfect. So now we're gonna run the wire up here and then pull the access through the dashboard and tie it up, and we are done for the install. For the install, I literally installed this dash camera in 20 minutes. Surprisingly, 20 minutes, that's it. And actually a lot of that was me talking to y'all. So easy install if you want to get a dash camera DIY. Look at this. This is the only wire you see right there. Can't see anything else. Literally flawless all the way around. And I zip tied the wire up there. I'm gonna cut this excess end off. But other than that, that's it. Yep. All right, y'all, so yesterday was kind of gloomy, so I was looking for a more picturesque kind of day to do this. Look at today, not a cloud in the sky, perfect. Nextbase also sent this micro SD card, 64 gigabyte card, and I probably should have put this in the camera before I put the camera on the windshield. But good news is this can come off like so, like that. You can't see it. So yeah, it just slides out of the bracket and it slides right back in, like so. So very easy to get off and on. So the card goes right there on the side. So let's put that in real quick. Now that we got our card installed, let's turn the key and plug it back in. All right, it is on. All right, so what we need to do now is we need to download the Nextbase app so we can actually see what the camera sees. So stand by. All right, so I connected my PIQO to the Nextbase app. And the good thing about it is that I cut the truck off, the dash cam cut off. When I cut the truck back on, the dash cam automatically came on, automatically connected back to the app, which is perfect. And it's connected via Wi-Fi. So I was trying to do the setup view here. Go to setup view. And this is how you check and make sure the camera is aimed where you want it to be aimed. So it has to connect via Wi-Fi, and actually if you want to join, you join. This is basically just connecting your app to your actual dash cam via Wi-Fi. All right, so we are connected now. And I was wondering why it was blue. Why is that blue? And I realized, oh, there's still blue tape on the back of my dash cam. I never took the actual plastic off. So let's take the plastic off. That would be smart, wouldn't it? There we go. Put that off. And now that's our view. So that's a lot better, of course. So that's the view of our Nextbase PIQO app. So as you see at the bottom, it has miles per hour, it has the time, it has the date. Everything's absolutely correct as well. So that's awesome as well. So that if anything happens, you can it's timed and it's dated. Your speedometer, your miles per hour is also dated as well. So don't speed. So all your information is right there on the dash cam. Now, if you want to check out any of your clips that you've already recorded, go down there to setting, to a library, and it's going to sync files. Now you're going to have to connect via Wi-Fi to actually see them. See Wi-Fi connections in progress, syncing files. It might take a minute. Didn't take that long at all. So it's just been picking up stuff from me just sitting here this morning for the last 20 minutes. It has about 20 clips here. Let's check this one out. And this is just from like 2 minutes ago when the car went by. So it shows your miles per hour. That's actually you. That shows the time. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. There it is. Let's start it over because that's all it shows so far is a car going by. And video quality is set to the highest quality, which is 1440p, which is actually 2K. Now I've only been using this dash camera for the last 20 minutes, and I understand why it's highly recommended in all the forums, people say get a Nextbase dash camera. I understand that. It's very inconspicuous. It's very small. It will not block your view. The quality is great. It's in 2K, which is great. The install is super easy, and the price point, you can't beat the features that it has for the price point. And then for me as a content creator, it's actually very great. So I went on a road trip not too long ago, and I was trying to hold the camera and drive at the same time, which of course is unsafe. If I had a dash camera, I could have just gotten the footage from my dash camera, because I really just wanted a time lapse of me driving. I could just use the footage from my dash camera. So it's great for anybody, content creators. It's great for anybody who just wants a peace of mind on the road. Then if something happens or something happens in front of you, or somebody, an accident or whatever the case may be, you have footage of it. You have proof of whatever happened on your dash cam, and it's easily accessible through the app on your phone. Can't beat that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for a drive a little later on. I'm gonna put the footage from my drive in like a time-lapse form on the screen so you guys can see what the quality actually looks like. Address the question I know, or the comment that I know everybody's going to put. They're going to say you need a dash camera that shows several different views, the front view, back view, inside view, and I highly agree with that. Nextbase also has several different versions of their dash cams, and they have different dash cams that show different views as well. This is just the entry-level dash cam, and hopefully, you know, in the future we can upgrade to one of those dash cams, and we can install and review those as well, so we can see what the differences are. All right, so I want to give a huge shout out to Nextbase for sponsoring today's video. If you look here, you can barely see that the dash cam is even there. There it is right there. You can barely see it. Step back some. So I want to give a huge shout out to Nextbase for sponsoring today's video with this amazing PIQO dash cam. Y'all know I've been wanting / needing a dash cam for a very long time. Matter of fact, a lot of y'all have actually suggested, hey, you need a dash cam, you need to get you a dash cam. So if you want to check it out, check out the link in the description below. If you like this kind of content, please give me a like, please give me a comment below, and please subscribe. Motivate Crew, that's me, that's you, that's what we do.